Hello internet gamers, welcome back to another Manta Ray gaming stream. Well, today as you can see I will be playing Vampyr. I started this game a few months ago. Not a few months ago, now that I remember it was almost a year ago. It was one of my first streams. Anyway, and well, I haven't finished it, so I will restart it from the beginning this time because it was early streams then. Excuse me. And well, things changed. I don't remember many of the things I did, so let's replay the game from the beginning. I didn't progress a lot, so it would be a nice revisiting. Jose Bajamodes, hello, how are you? I recommend Reshade. Reshader is a program to improve PC game graphics. Yes, there are good reshaders. The problem is they are good to play. If you try also to stream from the same computer, it can cause many problems. So yeah, as with mods for Skyrim and other graphic modifications, because the GPU also gets some load from the encoding, it's not recommended to push very hard the machine. I hope the game will have no problems. We will see how it goes. And let's hope we won't have any crashes. Like always, I have crashes, I have some problem with my system, some incompatibility probably because I didn't have these crashes. As the last 6 months I've been having some issues, probably some graphics, that graphic drivers or something, some update went wrong. Well, let us begin. Oh, I see the... Give me a moment, because I see the resolution is a little bit weird. I didn't notice that. Thankfully I did now. Is it game capture? Oh yeah, it's way off. It's way off. Okay, that is a little bit better. Okay, now we can see the button also. There we are. Oh, I don't have the right mouse. Okay. Oh, let's go. I set the options. So, Cleo Dale Morales, thank you very much for liking this stream. Hello, how are you? Dun, 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 dun. Story mode. No, I would go with normal mode. Not hard. Yes, let's go with the normal. Let's enjoy the game first and then increase gradually the difficulty.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown.
I remember this intro.
8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun?
Yeah,
what is war
lurking
but
sun.
enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand?
Oh, come on.
What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love?
A lot
What
of
is
questions.
life but death pending?
Okay. Ever?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep
A
mankind
righteous
from
snare.
ascending to the stars. They were all
You have
so
60 big... Yes, of course.
Death is not a wicked nor some
32 gigabytes of RAM.
A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
And it's a DDR4 RAM also, it's not 3. Oh, yeah, I remember this part when he wakes up and, well, he's a newly born vampire. Well, it seems like an interesting action RPG, let's call it. Not RPG anyway. Well, it seems a good game. You can level up, you can do that, you have free choices. It's not something like Resident Evil. Okay, we see everything red. Well, this will be a tragic moment from what I remember. Yes, okay. Okay. And he realizes that was his fiancée or wife, I don't remember exactly. But something like that. Tragic moment. Oh, it's brother. It's her sister. Oh, okay. That was indeed tragic also. He drank the blood of his sister.
Mary.
Okay, that was pretty unfortunate.
This horror. It's a nightmare.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Oh. Get shot.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare.
You
I need
have
to get out of
to
here.
learn how to run.
This can't be happening.
Yes, it's happening.
No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on?
Okay, now
Mary.
here we will find
have I
somebody to
What's all this
deal
about?
with. Okay.
Now, I can defend myself.
Where'd it go? Shit, where'd it go? Over there!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Yeah. Can we get a weapon out of him? No?
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
Okay. With B we dodge. Okay, this is the boiler room.
See them fancy clothes?
No,
This
please,
one's a
stop!
top.
Who are you?
There's one of them.
What do you want?
Okay, anybody else to target? No. Okay, let's go further.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
Do the rest of the job.
Just leave me.
Okay, he just realized that the sun burns.
The sun.
Certain
Looks like
elements
it's
like
burning me to the
fire
bone.
will deal aggravated damage that reduce your maximum health gauge. Gauge. Well, for it anyway. And what should I do? Okay, nothing at the moment.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter.
Yes, you need to find shelter and pretty quickly, I believe. The sun is rising.
It's locked, all right.
Oh yeah, there is a safe house here. Keep it down. Alright, cool. Let's go inside.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned.
Yeah,
I should be safe enough here.
for now. Okay, brother.
What have you done?
Oh well, he
Mary!
a little bit he
Mary!
grabbed the bite.
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Yeah, you better do that. Okay, let's go to explore the room. Fire and Sun collected details. Yeah, leechers, yeah, I remember. Weakness of vampires collectible. Okay. Oh, shillings. 30 shillings. Ina. Well, I'm remembering the Dracula vampire dead and loving it. Oh, there is dead body here. Great. That
Wait, this
clock
one's dressed up fancy.
reminds him
Let's run through
something.
his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Hold
Beautiful
on,
it
what?
is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
What is the impossible? And he's a doctor. Well, he started to remember some of the things. Oh, what's here? Bottle of alcohol. Well, we can collect all this stuff. Dude. Okay, let's explore the whole room. Oh, he can see his reflection on the mirror.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown stone, that she might linger longer.
His reflection in the mirror is
Who goes there?
shouldn't be there.
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
Oh yeah.
No! No! I
He
still have
has-
so much to accomplish.
Really? Like what? Become a
Still have
vampire.
so much left that needs doing.
Well, to be honest, probably it's never enough. Interesting.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
That's indeed true. Unfortunately.
No, it never got easy.
Details. Use revolver, fire rate, reload time, damage. Yeah, it has some leveling up and RPG elements in the game. So yeah. Let's make it more interesting. Bloody Diary. Yeah, I'm gonna read it, of course. Fails. Oh. Inventory. Fortunately, every window is boarded, so yeah. The sun won't bother us. Okay, I believe there is nothing else to do, so we can go to sleep.
This makes no sense. None
Yeah.
of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
Big nightmare.
So be it.
Well, that's not how things are working. Fortunately, you are immortal. Yeah. I won't shoot. I'll just leave it like that. Want to see what will happen if I wait for long enough. One, two, three, four. I wait 20 seconds maybe. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. Nothing happened, so I guess I will have to press the Y to shoot. So let's do it. There goes. Achievement unlocked from here to eternity. Vampyr. Excuse me. Okay, he's back. Mortality awaits him. Yes, you're okay. No wounds.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is.
Okay, evolution. Hideout beds allows you to evolve and rest. Get experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. So we should improve our vampiric skills at the moment. Oh. Autophagy. Self-eating. You eat yourself. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Detail? Autophagy. Level 2. Level 3. 4. 5. Oh, you got 2 branches. 3, 4, 5. Different types. Regeneration. Okay. Oh, well, it's a passive. Do I have more XP? Fortunately, this is the first thing I have to do. 600 unlocked. We can gain this at level 6. Now I'm level 2. When I have the aggressive pose, blood spear, shadow. What does it do? Place a cloud of shadows. The target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. Close, that's for sure. Have vampire need. Close range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. 1,000. Oh, that's maximum 2. Throw a spear made of blood, which will pass through enemies in front of you. Body. Oh, body upgrade. Body condition increases your health, endurance, blood capacity. Increases your blood absorption when using bite in combat. Well, let's increase this. What? Oh, I have 130. Oh, yeah. No, nothing. Nothing I can do. Let's confirm. And we're good. We're solid.
That voice in my head.
Mission update. Night is here again. I'm in London now. Somewhere near the East End docks, I suppose. I don't know this part of town. All I know is this. Someone is killing people here, murdering them, butchering them, drinking their blood, making them like him. Is this what happened to me? My poor Mary, my poor sister. I must follow the blood trail, find answers. Maybe I should start by gathering information about what happened to this place while I was away. Then I will find who did this to me, who made me what I am now. So we have to reach North Bank. Okay, chapter quarantine. Reach there.
If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Yes, you should. Pretty weird situation. I'm just looking again. Maybe I and something. I don't believe it. Whoa. Look at that. He started running.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Whoa. The leech. Come on.
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward! Fucking beasts!
It's locked.
I'm just checking. Maybe there is something. Whoa. Use stake. That. Shelter key. Details. Come on. Details.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
The door
back
was
out.
unlocked. Maybe I can go up and the other.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, okay, you got a key. I thought you could unlock it. Relax.
It's locked.
Just checking the dogs here. So press Y to use the stake and inflict stun damage. Stunned enemy can be beaten.
Die, vermin!
Okay.
There's a strength I never knew I had.
He's dead, all right. Easy does it, boys.
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Okay, yeah, learn that, but... Whoa, 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 what is that? Kill it.
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Really? When did you realize that? When you shot yourself and you woke up? Okay, just checking the docks. Park Ridge District. Found something. Quarantine contagious disease. One shall enter or quarantine or leave quarantine area without return. The local health authorities, an unauthorized employee of the shall alert, destroy or remove this card. Violating the regulations will be fined. Oh. Sounds a little bit like the current situation in many countries. Nothing. Okay, at least we're in good condition now. More things to do. Join the ranks. Your king and country needs you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. Okay. Your king and country needs you. Join the and help. Yeah, okay, it's the same poster.
My
Torn.
poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood.
Well, you were a new
Mary,
vampire.
Someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Well, of course, he cannot blame himself. Oh.
I
Let's
can't
see.
believe I'm doing this.
Why not? Yeah, I could go there, or can check
I
this.
cannot enter.
You cannot enter because you're a vampire.
It's locked, all right.
That's why.
This is despicable.
Yes, it is despicable. Despicable me.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked.
Okay, we're still locked down mode. But at least we're finding things. Expensive things, but at least there's something. Whoa, what's that? Oh, another rat.
I have this thirst for blood.
Bloodthirst. Need one more rat. Okay. Hope you're no longer hungry.
What will London have to say to me?
Hello, vampire? Jonathan? I don't know what his name is, I don't remember, but I remember Jonathan Harker from Dracula.
I've so many questions unanswered.
Well, happened.
It's locked, all right.
Locked, it's locked. Why are you giving me the option to open it? Okay, we're getting closer to the person who we need to find. 10 shillings. Limehouse Dog District. Something stable. Alright. Oh, I remember this place.
Another corpse.
Yeah, we're going.
The very streets of London become a mausoleum.
Where there is a vampire infestation. Yeah.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it.
Can you?
I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Perhaps. A brick sense.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Let's check out the docks first. Whoa. Aluminium shard in grease. I wonder what we do with all these materials. Yeah, follow the blood trail. Whoa.
There is no one in sight.
A map. I was wondering if there was a map.
It's locked.
Yeah, it's locked. Oh, okay. Now we're done. Right. Oh. Oh, he's somewhere here. Okay. Marcune, hello, how are you? Welcome. What's up? I'm fine, Mark. Here playing Vampire. trying to find out what's going on in this game. Rufus Kingsbury Shack. Oh, I didn't know that. Vampyr, yeah, it's well, where is it? I cannot see the title. Well, you can see the title up there. It's it doesn't spell like the classic vampire, it's with a Y. But the thing is, it has to do with vampires, yeah. Well, it's an interesting action RPG game, I would say. City, you. Life saved by efficiency medical aid is blown struck at the of the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference. Oh, I get it. Your city needs you. Whoa, what's that? Links. Is it a scary game? Yes, it is. I would say it is. It's more scary than Resident Evil, let's say. It has to do with vampires and things like that, so yeah, I would say it's a scary game that, well, it's not for kids. Your army needs you, join once. Okay. Regions working together, skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades enroll today as war munitions volunteers support the men at the front with the plentiful supplies of munitions. You will not suffer in wages. Get into the factory line and fade the firing line. Did you play Resident Evil 1 to 7? Or Outlast? Or Outlast? I have played all Resident Evils except 7. I haven't got to 7. I have played 1, 2, 3, Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, Resident Evil, come on, what was the, not the Outbreak, the other, also Outbreak, Resident Evil 0, what was there were two more, Revelations 1 and 2. And of course Outlast 1 and 2. I have played all those games. Outlast, I liked the first game. The second, I didn't like it. It was too... It wasn't scary, it was just weird, psychotic for no reason. It was trying to be scary, but it wasn't.
It's locked, all right.
It was just freakish, it was bad taste. I have also streamed the Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Outlast, and also The Evil Within 1 and 2. There's two men naked. Yeah, in Outlast, yeah, those two crazy people. I know. In the first Outlast, yeah. In the asylum. Well, the first Outlast was much better. It was inside an asylum. You were with the camera trying to find out what happened to all those soldiers and people, the experiments.
Where has everyone gone?
It was interesting. Following the killer's trails. Whoa, what's that? Yes, there are many jump scares. Also in Resident Evil, in Outlast 2, but I didn't like Outlast 2. I didn't like it. I didn't understand the reason for the story. It was just trying to be freakish. The first one had also the expansion, the whistleblower. Outlast the whistleblower, yeah. The expansion was also good. Creepy, ooh. I just remembered it now and it was scary. All age. 130 days, Mark. Oh, thank you. That's impressive. Thank you for following for 130 days, Mark. Oh, look at the water here. I'm just exploring a little bit of the map in case there is something hidden.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, it's locked.
It's locked.
This one is locked too. I can't play the first Outlast playing when it's night cause... Oh! you don't play during night. Well, yeah, it's a scary game. Better play it during morning hours. Or with friends. Otherwise, yeah, it can be scary. And you have no weapons, all you need to do is hide. Hide here, hide there. Use the camera, the night mode, the night vision. And it's an old type of camera. It's one of those camcorders, the digital ones, with a cassette. And you need always batteries. Okay.
At last, a little life.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Unknown details. Oh no. Okay, social circle. Oh, we have to learn some things. Okay, let's talk.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes.
Yes, I need.
I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things
Yeah.
can only get worse.
That's for sure. Did anyone enter this bar? What's going on around here? Well, let's ask
Has
this.
anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care.
He said he
This
didn't
is a
know.
free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here.
Yeah.
Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
The sewer dog?
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman.
Bogeyman.
Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades.
Not boogeyman,
You
bogeyman.
murdered someone. Blame the sewer dog, eh?
Is it just a fairy tale?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Okay, back. Well,
I'll
goodbye.
leave you to your bottle then.
I think I'm losing.
Good sir.
I should just run.
Oh,
before I
God,
get
sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out
Jonah's
of hell.
whale.
Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around
Resident Evil.
here. Don't you know about the
Have
murders?
episode 7 and episode 8. Yeah, the 8 will be out on March with a very tall woman. I believe she's something. Anyway, I won't say because I haven't seen anything and I don't want spoilers. I haven't played 7 yet, so please no spoilers. I will play it. What about these
Tell me more
murders?
about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks,
Oh,
bodies have been
thank
found.
you.
And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
I like to play games without knowing anything, so I didn't see the reveal except that very tall woman.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Oh. Okay, back. What is this place?
Where am I? Where is this place?
I
You're
think
at my
the
bar, sir,
man
the turquoise
is the
turtle.
vampire. We are the
Last ray of
vampire,
light in this
and we're
dangerous
looking
part
for
of town.
another one, which it's not here at the moment.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yes,
Yep.
he is.
Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Yeah, he's doing a good business. I'm looking for someone.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well,
Yes.
yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man?
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing,
Really?
reading notes.
I need to meet that man.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Respectable establishment, yeah. Confront the man to the other
It's
floor.
locked, all right.
Let's talk to this lovely
Me now, Mum.
Waitress.
Hello, sir. Are you alright? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then.
Oh,
He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
really? What is going
What's
on?
going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir.
Facebook Live is
First the
lagging.
epidemic,
Really?
now all
Ah,
these terrible murders.
that's unfortunate. Maybe you can turn down the resolution, make it 720 or 540 or 4080p, and it won't buffer so much.
The murders. What can you say about
Reduce the
Bodies found in
resolution.
streets every morning, drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
the sewer dog?
It is the
What's
lowest.
that?
No one knows.
Really? Oh,
People have always disappeared around these parts.
not lagging now.
The ancients say.
Oh,
it's
well,
the sewer
sometimes
dog
it
coming
happens,
out to
yeah.
feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What about the
What have you heard
epidemic?
about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing.
Nothing
There
particular.
are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is that place?
What is this place?
Oh,
This
this
is Tom's
place.
bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina. If you
Excuse
wanna
me, Turquoise Turtle. Switch, Nintendo Switch? No, I don't have a Nintendo Switch. The last Nintendo I had was 3DS and Wii.
Are you always open this late at night?
know. No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
Where is
You
everybody?
don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Yeah. Yeah, mostly computers. I stopped with consoles after the seventh generation with the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. I didn't go to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and Switch.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
Only one
I'll best check on
customer.
me.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Let's see now what we can see. Details. Hint. We don't have hints. No hints here. And where is the other? It should be. Oh, there is the other. Details. Yeah, no hints yet.
Hello, sir. Are you alright? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then.
Yeah.
He's more agreeable.
Okay, we
I'll
don't
leave
have.
then. Thank you.
Let's go upstairs.
Are they stupid or something?
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Okay, there is somebody up there, an unknown character.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll
Okay.
not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Eavesdropping.
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
They got us.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. Anyone.
What was that?
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Okay, let somebody explain to us what happened. That's not a bad thing.
And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
Yes,
That's
we are
none of your
vampire.
concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Indulge.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I'm a victim too.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Okay. What do you know?
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory.
Unsavory.
This is different.
How different?
I don't know
A
what
vampire
is
is at work here.
the Y in the
Vanished,
vampire.
Reckless.
What is it?
It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Who were you talking
I heard
to?
another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Haha.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What is the
And
Brotherhood?
what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Okay. Help me
Then
then.
help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
Oh.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
Exactly.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
Okay, it's
How will
yours.
you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I demand answers.
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And
Okay.
pray we shall meet again.
Okay, we just opened his drawer and got money out of it. That's weird. Drag the killer, interrogate the locals. Anything else can I pick up from here? Oh, there's something here. Oh, nothing.
It's locked.
It's locked.
If Swansea
I have
is
a
not
question.
my attacker, it
Can
means
you
somebody
jump?
else can't get to it. Someone must know something.
I don't know. I can teleport, but no, there is no jump button. I have pressed everything. It doesn't seem to jump. But you have to excuse me. I have to take a short break, and I'll be back. Sorry for the delay. Okay, well, let's continue. Sound. Interrogate the lockouts.
I think I'm losing them. Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I want the truth.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop.
Oh, he came here
earlier
tonight.
tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. My God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried.
It was terrible.
It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Hope to.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Oh.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Okay, now we got some details. Tom, what? Tom and William Bishop used to be good friends. Have a leverage over him. So we have the interrogations too. That's a
Welcome
good
back.
point.
Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Talk to me about William.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie
Why
to
lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight?
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Alright, now we got more to go.
I live long enough.
Where are the characters?
Get what's coming.
Okay, here they are. Oh, we didn't learn anything new. Nothing about her, nothing about him.
Please, leave me alone.
Damn it.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I've never even been to India.
No other clues.
I will get to the bottom of this
Okay, we read this.
intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
Oh, there he. Maybe.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Examine outfit.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Examine the
This
wounds.
corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Pick up the
What's
note.
this? Some sort of note.
Details. October 30th from G. McCollum. Dogs parole. Object multiple deaths in the dogs region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Warning, according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but I don't send rookies to investigate the case. But don't send rookies. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzier, one killing each night. He always searches abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or water houses. Destroy the leech brothers. That's from the Brotherhood.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters.
Yes, they are.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Move on.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Not yet, not yet.
I cannot enter.
Oh, look at that.
There's nobody here.
Ah, that was weird. I thought we were going somewhere with that. We cannot teleport inside there, so yeah. Yeah, only thing we need to do now is, I guess, move there. There is not much to do here. Oh. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, another. Oh, this door. Hideout. Hideout unlocked. New hideout. Refill all. Okay. We can craft medicines. Okay. On workbench you can craft medicine treatments to heal sick citizens, serums to boost yourself, have weapon upgrades to improve and customize your weapons. So that's a good thing, I get. But not for now, probably. Nothing here. Oh, we can upgrade that. Okay, let's do... Let's upgrade the body condition. Back. Physical power, endurance, blood capacity. Hard biting increases damage inflicted when using bite in combat. Yeah, let's do this, maybe. Hard biting. And confirm. Perfect. The following night.
I should just run as far
Hello,
away
sir.
from this place as I can.
May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
You too.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I'm occupied presently. Things are turning for the worse around here.
I told you everything. Wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Let's see if we can talk to this guy.
I'm certain we shall meet again.
Okay, nothing. So that's the only solution we can do. Follow that path. Oh shit. I was so sure we could go from that balcony. Okay, I'll teleport. Western Docks. Oh. And some aluminium pounder.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah. Okay. That was violent.
It's locked.
Can I go up? Enemy card press to spot enemies. Yes, I did that. Here is physical resistance, range resistance, blood, shadow. Okay, medium resistance, high resistance to ranged.
I cannot enter.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. Last warning, sir. Over there! There's one of them
Okay, we picked up some of the stuff.
It's locked.
Steady, boys, we've got one of them. Kill it!
Okay. This professional vampire hunters.
Crush the leech, boy! It's onto us!
Yeah. Details. Correct details. New practices, new tactics. Yeah, okay, I won't read all that. Check out what's going on. Put our energy back. It is used Lupara range weapon and damage. The soft shotgun mostly used the short range defensive weapon. Okay. Don't need that for now.
It's locked, all right.
Oh. Let's grab a rat. Okay. You hideout. Refill all. Okay. Oh, great. North Dock.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, surely.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Oh, we got a Sith. Two-handed weapons equipped. Okay. How do I equip them?
can't stand it anymore.
It's locked, all right. This place reeks of bloodshed.
You're my only friend. I know you're hurt, William. Alas, you must give me permission to leave. I'll not betray your trust. Is this...
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Okay.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn.
Yes,
I should
he
have
is.
realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Indeed, he did.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay. Oh, let's explore. That's good. Oh, yeah.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Yes, we need to analyze the blood.
I cannot enter.
Okay, the stream restarted for Facebook. Common practice. I don't know why it's happening. They usually do that. It bothers me, but hey, what the heck can we do? board the boat. Okay, let's board the boat. Achievement unlocked at dawn we row.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just
Pembroke
across the canal.
Hospital.
They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman?
Indeed, duly noted.
Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Privacy. Not privacy, privacy.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic.
Oh, really?
The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself. Dr.
Yeah,
Reed.
that's interesting.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed. A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my...
Oh, what happened? We just have to fix the Facebook chat. Continue. Is it? No, quick. Back.
suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
Really?
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well,
what
then
will
let
we
me
do?
be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital.
Okay.
As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate
So
your
this will be our base now.
predicament.
The
This is
hospital.
sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Affliction, yeah, becoming a vampire is an affliction. Alright.
The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours.
Yeah.
You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
I do.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer,
Yes,
so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the
Jonathan
the beginning
Harker.
of a beautiful friendship.
Pembroke Hospital. Here we are. We will deal with lots of people here. I remember when I started this part.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry
So-
no more, Nurse Crane. for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Of course,
Oh,
Doctor.
and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent.
Yes,
One so
indeed.
experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink.
Oh,
If you have any
really?
questions, just ask her.
Duly noted.
Exactly.
Your assistance is
duly
required,
noted.
Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
What happened to him? Okay, mission update. I have accepted Dr. Swansea's help. I will work at the Pembroke Hospital. I have no choice. The man knows about my condition, about what I have become. Vampire. I can't believe this. I don't know anything about this secluded medical. Everybody here will take me for what I am, not anymore. Jonathan E. Reid. Well, Jonathan Harker, actually. I believe that's the character he's based on. The famous surgeon. Well, he wasn't a surgeon. I must lie to them, to the patients, to the staff. This is my new home, where I'll be hide all who are after. Where will I hide from everyone until I get a better understanding of what's going on? So this is our new base, our new home. Chapter 4.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
It's locked.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah, it's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Press for details. The blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you gain. Mesmerize. To drink blood, you pray the first. You first need to mesmerize. Blood quality, it sucks.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dark dance with him the dance of life and death.
Brace. Release. Okay, right. Let's release him. Okay.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this.
Merciful
I will
release.
not take another life.
Mr. Chinchilla, Brett, hello. Hello from Florida. Well, hello to Florida. How's your vacation, man? How's it going? Hope you're having fun and good food. How are you? All is good, man. About to go to Mr. Pizza. Try that. Oh, you're going to try today that Mr. Pizza? Really? The Mr. Pizza, McPizza. Come on, what happened? Well, that's good, that's good. Brad, thank you very much for the like. Well, I don't know what has happened to Facebook, but every 2 hours, the stream cuts. It's not by my end. Brad, thank you also very much for the shares. It's been more than 2 hours,
It is wise for the
Abby.
huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Thank you for the shares. I'm trying to find out with this game what's going on. Appreciate all the shares,
locked, all
Michael. Michael Brett, sorry. Okay. Well, I will go inside the hospital and I believe I will finish the game for today because it's been a long day. And I wasn't planning to stream so late. Until this late. Really? Where is the other guy? Where did he go? I got you, man. Sorry, I can't stay too long. We're heading to Walmart and they go to McDonald's to get that pizza. Yeah, okay, no worries. Okay, grab a good bite. 22,000 steps yesterday. Oh my god. Well, you have your phone which counts the steps, right? How many steps you did. That's a long walk. 15.4 kilometers. Oh, well, your feet must feel a little bit heavy.
Whoa, I feel giddy.
Gasoline in Florida is like $2.39. How much is it where you live? Isn't it $2.40? $2.30? Is it more expensive or is it cheaper in Florida? Whoa, what was that music? Unknown, everybody's unknown here. Let's start talking.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really?
Yeah.
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Really? Your life in London? What is the situation
How
here?
are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a
Yeah.
nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These
Your
last
feet
few
are on
weeks have been
fire.
exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Well, you know what to do next. Tap dancing.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Well, it's like the epidemic
I'm not
now.
familiar with all the staff yet.
But this is with vampires.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
You need get some gel. Oh, I need to get some gel to for my feet. Well, I don't know. Usually, I don't know what type of shoes you wear, but usually when I need to do a lot of walking, I use good quality sports shoes. The Animal Kingdom, the Avatar 3D virtual reality is the best, really. Oh, the Avatar. You get sprayed with air and water, and the screen's huge, and you wear 3D glasses. It's so realistic. Oh, I guess, yeah. It better be. It's after all, Animal Kingdom. They're supposed to be the best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop.
You got to Google that right if you get the chance. Navy River Journey. Oh, after I finish the stream, I will Google it. Navy River Journey. Seems interesting. And if you say it is,
Nurse
well,
Brannigan,
I believe you.
If you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say.
Hello, Akami. How are you?
No, I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Okay, we go back. Personal question. Oh, no hints. Don't know much to know. Okay,
Goodbye,
we're finished.
Call me if you need assistance.
No? Details. Blood quality. Oh, she got good blood quality. Is healthy. Perfect. I'm so excited for the pizza. Well, I guess I would be too. And
Doctor,
now,
where have you been? I've little time to play.
and now I'm excited. I want photos of the pizza. I have never seen a McDonald's pizza, so yeah. I need a photo of that for sure.
Hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Oh.
Already making the rounds. That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our
Wait,
porter
there
Milton to bring him back
was two
immediately.
avatarize the virtual.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? To avatarize the virtual reality was cooler, but the river journey was the real ride where you're in a boat. Oh, I have done rides this with boats, which are they're not 3D, of course, but the environment, the whole stuff, it's cool. It's so cool. Not for Avatar, for other themes.
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office.
So I guess it's pretty cool. I will check it out on Google.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I have a few
I would
questions.
like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep.
How does he
Wilson was in
fare?
quite a state of shock.
Okay. Who is
What
Dr.
kind
Swansea?
of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Oh, you're not.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Exactly.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Okay. Where's my
If you
room?
could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
I'm always confusing the controls until I get totally used to them. Come on. There, due to the influenza, this hospital can no longer take patients. Hospital full, please go back home.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh, we know her.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Patients. Okay, let's go. We talk to this guard.
Good evening, sir.
He has a deal here. I remember he's a little bit.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a
Yeah,
hospital.
ambulance driver. He
Mr. Hooks.
is
You can call me
doing
Milton.
extortions
I
or
like to
something
speak my
like
mind, Dr. Reed.
that.
Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
They taking
Well, I'm
a
no
cut
doctor, but
out
I'm
of
pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a
patients.
keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Well, he's the black market. Brett, there is an endless pizza buffet across the street from my hotel. Wow!
How is the situation around?
All
You
types
wanna
of
hear the situation
pizzas
is all right? It's fucking awful. We
and
lack
brands,
everything.
pizza
And
brands,
it's getting worse every day.
smuggling
Are you with
weapons.
smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get
Dirty
it
job.
done most of the time.
How's the sanitary situation?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster.
Wow.
It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
You sound like you have had it rough.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here.
Oh.
I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Yeah. Personal questions who have no hints. Let's trade.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Okay. We need all this. Oh. Small bottle. Yeah, we read these posters. No, we have talked with her, Gwyneth. Unknown, unknown, unknown. 3 unknown persons. It's strange that you can recognize them from the heartbeat. Whoa, what's there? Glass vial.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Exactly. Prevent disease, careless spitting, sneezing, coughing, spread influenza, spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. Do not cough in public. Well, yeah, you should have masks, but that time wasn't easy. Or something, a protecting gear. Yeah. Okay, let's start this one.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening,
I don't think
Doctor.
we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Something, a personal joke, that's why I'm laughing. Is the situation
How would you
here?
describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill
Okay.
I wish I could believe you.
Imagine
But
this
what if this epidemic was worse?
game came out
What if in
at
the end, nobody
2018.
was spared?
Like they knew what was gonna happen.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Yeah.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
1.5 months to go. Oh
Sorry,
my god.
I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Pizza, pizza, pizza. How is the staff coping?
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton so grumpy?
Why is Milton grumpy?
Milton was the name of
Is it just an act?
the
Milton's
devil
not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad
in
reputation,
Devil's Advocate.
whether he
With...
deserved it or not.
Okay, we got a hint from Milton in Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. Why especially these practitioners?
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Okay, that's interesting. Personal questions? Nothing.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Oh, let's talk to this
Good
one.
evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me
Don't
say
worry,
awful
man.
things to you.
Don't worry.
You remained perfectly nice and polite.
You were attacked by
a
a
little
vampire.
delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Exactly.
That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Yes, you should do that. Your life in London, tell me about it. Your presence in William Bishop's den?
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Ah. You are a hero or a fool.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton.
Or
a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Really? Did you found it? Situation in East End docks.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The wet boot boys are very nervous. since they
Wet
lost
boot
their leader.
boys. Who leads the gang now?
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion.
Clay Cox is down there. Has the gang been threatening you?
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
About Tom Watts?
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle?
The
I met him
turquoise
before I
turtle.
found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Really? Despair?
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare.
Nightmare.
No drugs,
Nightmare.
no advice.
I like it the way he says that.
It's a damn
Nightmare.
shame.
Corruption.
Who should I
Corruption.
avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really.
Particular evil
Most men and women are
figures.
just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Good, good. He's a good Samaritan. Personal questions. What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I
Oh,
manage a night
he's a...
asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks.
Oh,
and I
night
try to
asylum.
guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Okay, you remind me Oh, yeah. The priest from The Walking Dead.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor.
Deacon.
I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Okay. Why not use your cross against William?
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
What? Made friends since you arrived?
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Okay. How do you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Yeah, probably.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Bye-bye.
We'll talk again later.
Hampton. So far, so good. Let's see. People we know. Ooh, no. Okay, here are the people we are. This. So we need to find the rest of them, of course.
It's locked.
And what of my own life?
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Oh, we can talk to her.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Oh, relax.
Nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency?
Mortal.
Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Indulge me. You're a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Okay. Describe how you feel.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last
The
pulse of
Mother.
postulant
Thank you very much for liking the stream. Hello, how are you?
I need new blood.
He needs new blood. Ever heard of Cotard syndrome?
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome?
Eric Miller, thank you very much for liking the stream.
Illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying.
Putrified?
A ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Well, he's a vampire actually, so yeah, he knows. Except the doctor. Are you a patient here?
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies.
Oh,
I
cover.
can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Wow, your enemies?
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Oh, we have to go back there to the the gardener near the morgue. We'll take care of you.
The staff here are
Don't
not
worry.
your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
Oh, the
I see.
Brotherhood, yeah.
Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally...
Eric Miller, lots of information
Thank
to
you,
translate.
mortal, but do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
In this game, yeah, there were lots of information. Who are you really?
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you
why
were
not?
before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember.
Ancient.
Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Okay, she explained that. No problem.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Nocturnal activity. My English is not 100%. Oh, no problem, Eric. No problem. Well, it has a lot of speech, so unfortunately it's a game for that needs translation.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you.
Okay.
What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Okay, that's a little bit insulting. Thank you. Do you have a problem with me?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel
Yeah,
free
Dan
to...
Aykroyd.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't.
It's because I keep
I know we've never
talking
met
to
before,
Brett, so I have
but I believe
more
this hospital
knowledge
could use all the
of
help it can get. I will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I've heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course you can't say the
yeah,
same
that's
about
with
me,
Brad. You
since I
talk
haven't
with
wasted
him
my
and
time courting the press.
you learn.
There is no need for such animosity between us.
Minosity.
Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Oh, come on. About the Pembroke Hospital?
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Displaced?
Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Okay, relax. I have proved my value as a practitioner, bad memories.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money? Fame?
No.
Or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but
I don't question you.
And what exactly?
I served.
Be careful.
I only want.
This is ridiculous.
You see?
Okay, back. Your life in London. We asked about personal questions.
Thank
Everything.
you for your time. We'll talk later.
Talk to this one.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune.
Yes.
Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr.
Thoreau Strickland.
I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Ah. We got an admirer. Tell me about yourself.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, we said
I run my own
that.
experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Okay. What made you choose that career?
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
Interesting. Tell me about your experiments.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
About the Pembroke Hospital?
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
Yeah.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need my help?
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Yeah, okay. Ackroyd's aversion for modern methods.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
Because it's
believe that if
difficult.
Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
about your blood transfusion technique.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Okay.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Aykroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
See how many people have we interviewed so far? Here are the doctors, so we 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 6 more people.
Wait, damn it!
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year?
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the
Okay, we talk to this one.
Madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed?
Okay.
I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Your life in London first. Tell me about
What
yourself.
can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you that rich?
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
What are you doing in your life?
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
That's interesting. Complaints about your reception
What do you
here?
think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's
Oh,
bothering you?
state.
Some of the staff were not
Emergency.
especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me about your arrival.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Hahaha. Pippa Hawking. That you? She charged you?
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Yeah. I told you they have
I share your concern,
bad
Mrs.
business
Goswick.
going on.
Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Okay. Probably. Personal questions? Nothing personal to ask
Goodbye,
her?
Mrs. Goswick. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
We must communicate.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes,
more
maybe.
helpful.
But I don't want to talk.
Jensen, hello. How are you?
How painful is
Well,
your throat,
I believe
So
I
painful,
asked that.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick.
You ended up here again.
Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Well,
Yes,
thank you for
maybe.
dropping by, Jensen.
But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Well, tell me about your...
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She
Thank you
seems
very much
convinced
for
this is a
liking the
bad
stream,
hospital.
My
Jensen.
mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back.
Is it Jensen or Janssen? Sorry, I cannot remember. We're in good
Pembroke
hands.
Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured, you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you?
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Okay, she's a pushing mother. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, most of the patients we have checked are okay. Here are these two. Everybody. So 3 more are needed. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Oh, there is an unknown there.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
I speak to him.
Tomorrow, more bodies.
It's locked, all right. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana. Pawnbroker
Okay.
and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn
Ah,
shop
I
while
get
taking
it.
care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
So he's another trader here. Not afraid of the
Are you
dead?
afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
Most people fear death.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Okay. How did you get this job?
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Okay, Milton. Have we met before?
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago.
Okay.
You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Yeah. Very relieved. Do you work here alone?
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why watch these bodies?
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the morgue?
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Okay. Personal questions. You're a pawnbroker.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade?
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Oh, that's good. What kind of goods do you sell?
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
You believe in life after death?
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death?
Rakesh.
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Okay.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Goodwill won't last?
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Okay. Interesting
Goodbye,
approach.
Mr. Chidana.
It never ceases to amaze me how you...
So, I believe 2 more are left. Yeah. Oh, 3 more? Oh, there were 4. 2, 3, yeah. This is another patient. Let's see. Is there anybody who don't know around here? In the vampire mode, I don't see anybody known. Rook. Play. Milton. Anybody else? Nobody. It's weird. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's go find our office. For now. Oh, unknown. We found an unknown.
Good evening,
Up to
sir.
this one.
Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor.
You guessed right.
German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
What's the time in your country? Well, it's around 1 o'clock. You're live in London. How is your date with us?
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything?
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you?
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Personal questions? You serve for long?
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
About Miss Howcroft's disease.
How close are you to Miss Hallcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside.
Oh.
But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
You hint. You let her bite you?
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
And it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
She is mentally disturbed.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
And who else? Oh, there she is. But we cannot enter yet.
I cannot enter.
Oh yeah, 2 more left, I believe. Going back. Yeah, here are the missions. 2 more. Anyway, maybe later we find them. Unless there's somebody upstairs. No? Okay, I don't see anybody else. So supposedly this one.
It's locked. It's locked.
Everything is locked for now. Oh yeah. Jonathan's nameplate, Dr. Reed, alright. So this is the room.
This must be the place.
Hideout
Definitely
unlocked.
away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
Perfect.
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
That's for sure. Articles on icons. Yeah, I won't read that whole thing.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Dr. Swanson message, okay. Either. Yeah, refill everything. We got a lots of stuff.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Okay. Now, we need to upgrade something. Blood barrier hits absorb. Now you create an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage until it fades, and coagulation will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. 2-second control. Oh. Okay, let's see this. And maybe not more health. Okay, this also unblocked. And we are left without anything else. Confirm. The following night. Pembroke Hospital. District status healthy. Okay. So, well, that's it, I believe. Return menu. Also, with cancel. Let's go to main menu. Okay, so the game was saved. Well, that's it for today. Thank you all of you for staying with me, for keeping me company with this new game, Vampyr. Well, so far so good. Is somewhere I have played it a little bit more when I stopped it, so actually we're pretty close to where I was, and I continue playing it, I believe, tomorrow. So until then, be well, have fun, play games, and generally enjoy your day, your night, whatever it is. Until next time, goodbye to all of you.